All right, guys. Um, Giving just a few seconds, letting some people join in, and just making sure that everything's going good. Video, audio. Yep. Okay. All right. So, new trading day, and we're gonna get to it. Yesterday, we did very, very well. We made around $9,000, which was not my goal. My goal was around five, and the same goal as it is today. Um, what I would recommend, because I did get some messages, one particular message really kind of stood out to me. Look, if you lose your account or if you completely liquidate your account, it's absolutely fine. I mean, when I say that, I know it's easy for me to say about your account, but I've done it. I've done it probably like 5 or 6 times when I first started trading. It's just kind of like a learning curve you get to. It's like if you ever do construction and you're hammering on a nail, you're going to hit your finger, like it's just going to happen. So go through the pain and then kind of fix what you were doing first of all, right? So discipline. How do you really get discipline? Well, you start making these habits, right? So discipline really starts with good habits. Meaning, if you say, okay, I want to make $50 today, if you make that 50 bucks, stop. Like that's what you want to do. If you say, oh, okay, I don't want to lose more than $100 today. If you lose $100, then stop and don't do anything that you're not willing to lose. It's just name of the game. And when you do that enough, then you start to kind of have that habit, and then it's not going to bite you at the end. Plus, it makes it easier to kind of get the overall average of how well you're doing. Maybe you need to change your strategy, right? So I just want to kind of cover that with you. You can also use fxbot.ai. Now, we are updating that right now. So I'm kind of doing it old school, but the moment that it's finished updating and uh, well, we get around that, then I'll start to show you a little bit more on how to use it. It's completely free to use, and also if you want to use it, just send me a DM, and I'll send you the link to that. So, all right. So enough of me yapping. Let's get to it. So yesterday we had 14 trades total, and we had 12 victories. Let's do the same thing. Let's get rocking and rolling. All right. So again, because it's been pretty lucrative for us, euro and US dollar. Let's look at the overall trade. And let me just kind of make this a little bit smaller. All right, so kind of make it actually go up a little bit. This thing is annoying. We have the overall trade. So let's go ahead and clear this out. Okay. We're gonna make our trend line because that's kind of what we're doing. And I'm gonna do it on the 1 minute time frame because that's what I'm trading at. And to the tops of the swing highs, we have three. That's a pretty solid trend line. And it could be up for a break. So remember, as many times as it starts hitting with that with highs, especially with these strong pushes up towards that trend line, the more times that happens, and especially when you see consolidation, that's a good moment to. Sorry, I just wanted to mute that. That's a good moment to really say, okay, um, something's going to happen when you start seeing that consolidation kind of building up, especially if that trend line's coming down on a support or a resistance level. Like that's a moment to really be paying attention to. And if you have like three candles, if you have, let's just say two, minimum two, that kind of really close out and confirm that it's coming above that. So if it kind of breaks above that trend line, and then that next candle, it's still above that trend line and it closes out, you need to be ready to enter a trade position, and vice versa on the opposite way, right? So keep that in mind. Wanted to share that with you for those of you who don't know. So if you see this consolidation, huge point to make it a support level or a resistance support, either way, right? So, but since we're in a downtrend, that is going to be, and we're below that, that is going to be our resistance that's coming through. Let me just stretch that out just a little bit so we don't have to do it later. You can do it on the wicks, or you can do it on the candle body. The candle body is usually more solid to go by. So I would recommend doing that. There was a professor when I started to learn how to trade that he recommended the bodies too, and ever since then, it's just a little bit more accurate for me. Now you have that kind of idea that it can kind of tip back down to the wick, but I like to use that wick as an area of putting like stop losses. So if I know that okay, the body is where my line is, and if I'm trading around there, and then if I see like that previous couple of candles or that previous candle, whatever it may be, if that wick's down below, I kind of want to put my stop loss or my take profit right around that area, depending on where we're going. All right, and there's another one, right? That swing low about right here. So we're gonna put that horizontal line there as well, right about here. And you're going to see probably a push coming off that for one. And there's that moment I was telling you about. See how it crosses? That's a key moment there. And do we have any like hidden? No, we don't. So nothing hidden. And you want to watch out for those way back points. All right. About here. And let's go ahead and paint that red. And we'll come back a little bit later on. I don't want to bore you too much with doing this. Okay. So it looks, see how it's consolidating and continue down. And if you thought, okay, like it's going to go up at this moment, or it could go up, that's wrong. And right here too, down, 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 bounce, a little bit of a range of emotion, and that's kind of where we are too. If this candle closes, which more than likely will due to the time, then it can go up. Hmm. And this got moved. I moved that some kind of way. There we go. So probably going to go up. Minute and 30. Let's do $100 just to kind of get the feel of the market right now. Going down, down. Rejection candle. And it's right on the line. Oh, there we go. Let's see from here. It kind of missed a mark too. Gotta open. I'm gonna go ahead and enter here just because, and if nothing happens within the next 20 seconds, um, we have the wick here showing that it's rejecting that lower price. But this wick is coming from, but we'll see. It's still going to kind of engulf the previous candle. So it means that the momentum's still coming up, especially for the next candle or so. The lower you get, the better, right? I'm going to roll that over. It's about 2 minutes. It's not so great because what we have already coming up is a lower high. So we could kind of get stopped out a little bit, but we'll see in about 2 minutes. Right, so it's not only like the previous couple of candles that you have to watch out for. You need to watch for what the previous highs are doing, those swing highs. So now, and I did a big boo boo right off the bat just because I was speaking and I got a little sidetracked. But um, what do you think that I did wrong? I went against what the market's doing overall, which is down. So I did that wrong. So I'm fighting against myself. So I kind of got carried away just thinking of it's going up, and that's where it messed me up. Again, you're gonna make mistakes, and that's fine. $200, okay, not a big deal. We're several $1,000s in profit from yesterday. I'm willing to lose it for this mistake to get a grip and start making some real cash. We have 1 minute. That's definitely a loss. If this comes up, I will write this down. But not for so long. Ooh. And just kind of getting a feel of the market too. And you'll see how this is going to work. Yeah, there's that loss there. You're going to see a little bit more too on my trading with the current trend is good to do. It's fighting because right now we're in that kind of weird moment between that resistance, which is acting like support right now, and that trend line. But we're going to follow the overall trend here and should break even from this one. Yeah, we broke even. Now we have about 2 minutes here as well. Not an engulfing candle, so it can very easily continue to go down. Yeah, and there we go. Now what I'm expecting, a little bit of a range motion, but to continue going down. Remember we were talking about it's still a lower high. Kind of gives us that um, idea that it's still continuing that trend down. There we go. Huge rejection off the top there, 30 seconds into it. Now, don't get me wrong, 30 seconds is a long time, especially on a minute time frame. So a lot can happen. I'm gonna roll that over. And don't be too nervous too, because it's just the beginning of the candle. Usually, it kind of like pumps up. People get excited. They're making bad decisions sometimes. So, and we're just playing with a couple $100 here. Nothing too crazy, just to kind of see. Well, think of it like testing our strategy, our time frames, our strategies, right? And there we go. So another thing too, and now this is my real account. We won this. I'm not too worried. This is my real account, but if you're not too confident, or if you've already liquidated your account like once or twice, a couple $100, use the demo accounts, right? So you could use demo accounts with. Oh, there we go. There's our profit. There. Use demo accounts to kind of back check what your strategy is, right? So you just try to do it this way. So I know Pocket Option has a demo account that you can use as well. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure they have. But you can use that and start kind of checking and seeing how well you're doing. And then get comfortable, like a couple of weeks or so, doing that. And you can once you get kind of confident in doing so, and you're kind of learning to catch your emotions outside of it, um, then you could jump in and start putting in some more money. We missed another entry point. while I was speaking. But here's our profit. And my cat's wanting to say hello. Come here. And there we go, $84. So very good. Hmm. Mhm. I'm going to put this about right here. Let's say 3 minutes and 30. Ah, damn it. That was my point. I wanted to wait for it to come up to enter. Um, because this is a huge push down, no rejection wick at the bottom. Uh, 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 uh. Come on, come on. Ah, yeah, I'm gonna ride that for 3 minutes. Pretty sure we're gonna continue down. And that was gonna be another point for me to go up. Go up just a little bit. Come on. We're gonna bounce off this support or this trend line. Damn it. That sucks. I missed it. Up, 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 up. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And we'll go off by what this is going to do. So we'll just kind of like double up our money there. And if you could double up versus rolling over, if you're pretty confident that that time's going to be the same, then do that instead of rolling over. Because rolling over, you do add more money to it, but you also double the time. So maybe, and again, time here is a lot. I just see it coming down within the next two candles. And here's a moment too. Here, I'm going to roll over on that one. Just because it's so high. And you see, I'm not like before you've seen us like drop 1,000, 2,000 trades. Like I'm not doing that right now. I'm trying to keep my emotion out of it. You've probably seen where I got like really upset, and what I was doing was started making bigger trades to try to make up for that huge loss that I did. Don't be like that. Don't do that. It can bite you. Down or could be the swing up, but we shall see. See, $1,000, $2,000, and I'm gonna go and probably for the next 2 minutes. Ah, okay, go here. Come on, come on, bounce off of it. Respect that trend line as you've been doing. And not enough time for these, so we probably lost some. Yeah, we lost. All right. 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes. Coming off of that resistance level, pretty strong rejection through here. So that's why I'm entering here. And I'm gonna go to the, let's go to the 1 hour to see what's going on. Make sure that I'm not screwing up. Okay. Let's go to the 4 hours. Yup. Continuing down. And now the daily. And the daily is going down. The current trend. What's that? And back to our 1 minute to see what's happening. Profit, profit, profit. Mm-hmm. All right, 7 grand. What do you have on the table? Some pretty good profit if we can close these 7 trades. $7,000. So let's watch. No, don't. I missed it. I missed this. I need to make this bigger. Let me, I didn't pay attention to my trend line. That's not what I clicked. I didn't notice that, so I need to make that bigger. Don't want to trade on this line. We're losing. Lower, lower. But could be a reversal. Not enough time for these. And we're going down. So in the traditional platform when you're trading, like you can hold it and hold it and hold it as long. It's not ideal. It's kind of bad practice, but you can hold it. And then um, what you can do after that as well. Um, Sell when you get to where you want to go, right? So here it's a little bit different because we got these times coming off. Here's some of our profit. Mm-hmm. 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 10 seconds. Go down. Come on, don't do that to me. There we go. Making me nervous. There we go. Very, very strange coming in. And we're doing this off this little wick here for 4 minutes. Mm, And it looks like it's reversing up. And that's what that was. Mm-hmm. Okay, now let's see what's gonna happen. Hmm We may need to start writing it up because it looks like a reversal. We'll see how it's going to react with these trades. go. There we go. Mm-hmm. And just waiting. Higher highs. And we've changed the trend. What was that, 2000? Mm-hmm. 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 All right. Buying, stepping in. What do we got that will be stopping us breaking above that? Ooh, that was a bad decision, but we will see. There we go. There we go. Mm-hmm. Fantastic. A lot of the buyers are stepping in, driving the price up higher, and we've made some cash. And boom, $14,000. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. A little bit of retracement coming on. Let's see, we're $4,000 over. We need $1,000 in profit at least, and then we will call it quits because we're up. We'll be up, well, $1,200. Then we'll be up 5 grand. So, which is our goal. Kind of iffy today, not so strong like yesterday, but like I said, keeping that discipline is taking your profits when you have your profits and not being greedy, right? So, that's a big important thing, and you're going to see exactly how that works. And there we go. Another $440 in profits. We have 2 minutes on this one. That's a guaranteed. Unless it just completely just nosedives. Um, it's like it's going to be pretty impossible. So straight, solid up. If it goes down just a little bit, I will double up on it just for the sake. Come on, go down just a little bit for me. There we go. Rejection of a lower price. We're just building this wick right now, I think. Just building the wick. That's all. Just showing, just literally what you just seen was just showing you that the buyers still have power. And we have a minute left. It's kind of iffy. It will start to go down a little bit, and you're seeing that from the body of the candle. I could be a little risky, just a little. 30 seconds in. A little gambling. Being greedy is a bad thing. Don't do that. Let's see if my greed will pay off today. But I could lose. I could lose it, and then I would still have to continue. So, and there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We reached our goal profit for the day. We're just completely slaughtering it. $2,765. That brings the total of $6,489.02 in profit today. Yesterday was 9,000. The day before, or the trading period that you've seen on the live stream before that was 20,000, almost 19,000. So very, very good. Let's take a look. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. We got down quite a bit, but we're up. All right. Let's check the time. Yeah, almost an hour. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. And we'll try to do it again. All right. So until then, happy trading, stay disciplined, stay consistent, and I will see you in the next live stream.